Weirdos! My name is Ashley.
My name is Lauren.
And you are watching Keep It Weird, the podcast for all things strange, unusual, paranormal, supernatural, creepy, sticky, gross, scary, and everything in between. This is our special YouTube news segment, This Week in Weird!
That was pretty that time.
That was really nice.
That was lovely.
This Week in Weird is our news segment. That's where we bring you all of the strangest, weirdest, quirkiest, grossest, scariest news stories taking place right now, or close to right now, from all around the world. And today, Lauren is surprising me with
something kind of gross and scary and cool. I don't know.
I mean,
you be the judge. It's interesting.
You tell us.
Did you ever think you would hear about a radioactive pig?
In Chernobyl, maybe.
Close.
Okay.
It was another similar event. So, we have found some radioactive swine hybrids that are existing over in Japan in the Fukushima area.
Oh, shit.
If everyone remembers from that.
Ooh.
On March 11th, 2011, just as a reminder, a nuclear disaster caused by an earthquake and a tsunami at the Fukushima.
Oh, just kidding.
What?
I was thinking about the time we dropped those bombs on Japan.
Yes.
Do you remember?
That's a different... Is that a different... No, it is.
The A-bomb?
Well, I know what you mean, but is it Fukushima?
No.
It's another Shima, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, here's the thing.
We're going to cut this out.
We're just going to cut this part. I just heard Japan and nuclear, or Japan and radiation, Hiroshima, and yes. I was like, oh.
I know, which is fair.
Remember that?
There were a couple.
Huh?
There were a couple of things, but yes.
America?
I know, unfortunately.
Sorry.
On March 11th, 2011 is what I said.
2011.
On March 11th, 2011, a nuclear disaster caused by an earthquake and a tsunami at the Fukushima nuclear power plant became the most severe...
It's my fault. This one's on me.
I'm so thrown off. I don't even care. You can leave this all in.
Yeah.
When this happened at the power plant, it became the most severe nuclear accident since the Chernobyl disaster in 1986. So, this was a big deal. After a gigantic wave flooded the plant's nuclear reactors, the zone surrounding the area had to be evacuated, of course. So that was just a little refresher in case you hadn't heard the story. Or, like me, I was sort of like, oh yeah, oh my god, I needed the reminder. So, after a genetic study came forward where researchers wanted to go and kind of see what has happened to the area since all the humans have left, they found that the native Japanese wild boar was just hanging out in the area, which isn't that crazy at first, but they're realizing that the animals were able to persevere against all the environmental changes because they were breeding with domestic pigs that had escaped to the area from farms when they were also abandoned by humans. And they were making these little boar pig hybrids filled with radiation.
Well,
radioactive boar pigs.
Sure.
And they were huge. They were hairy. They were aggressive. They were cocky. They literally used the description cocky in the article that I found. They thought they were running the town. Like, we don't need the humans. And they were just like kind of huge and creepy. It wasn't an adorable little piglet running around. Like, these were hairy, scary guys hanging out. But they were able to study these hybrids and say that the wild boar genetics sort of took over. It was the stronger one. The pig part of these hybrids is very diluted. So it's a very strong, that's why they're so strong and extra hairy, because they're more like the boar. The pigs are kind of on their way out, and the big personality of the boar is coming forward, but the domestication habits of the pigs come out, and that's why they are like owning the land and saying like, we are making this our home. We are the mayors now. This is our area. But it's a scary radioactive being, and once the people were gone, they just sort of took over, studying the animal's DNA. They're finding that 75% of the animals, I was going to say pigs, but it's the hybrid, 75 of them in the area are hybrids at this point. So like, they were doing a lot of breeding.
Well,
and they're
what
all
else
right
are you
in
going to
that
do?
zone. I know. They're bored. They have nothing else.
They don't have anything else
boars
to do.
are
They're
bored.
radioactive.
That's right.
You know,
they
don't have Netflix.
They don't. They don't have TV to watch. So, and all of them are in that like immediate zone, which is like a 12-mile zone right outside of where like all of the radiation was spread after the disaster. So they know that with all of these hybrids, they also are all radioactive. And like,
Wow.
what could happen next? How big are they going to get? We don't know. We have to keep our eyes on these guys. I don't know. It's a little scary imagining what those hybrids could do.
I wonder how many generations have been born so far.
I know. Because you think like 2011, I feel like a lot could happen in that time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure how long it takes for a boar pig to reach reproductive age.
I know. Like, how many months? It's probably a lot quicker than humans, so who knows? But what we do know is all of the pigs, not even like the hybrids, the pigs have all died out. They weren't strong enough, but there are still adult boars.
Okay.
On top of also all the hybrids. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All the hybrids. But all the piggies are gone. They couldn't take the heat. Literally. Oh gosh, does that mean? Yeah.
Oh gosh, was that bad?
Oh, lots of radiation, but yeah, we got some hybrids out there.
I mean,
When
when you go to Chernobyl today, it's just like taken over by radioactive dogs.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where it's like, we'll see. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just kind of scared. Like the way they said they're huge and hairy and aggressive, I feel like is each generation just going to get bigger and stronger?
More huge and hairy and aggressive?
I'm nervous. But we're going to see. We're going to keep our eye on you. Piggies. Boars. Pig boar.
I spit.
And that's that.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what the wolf says. Come out.
Oh. Or I'll blow your house down.
Yeah.
With a huff and a puff, and I'll blow your house down. Is that what he said?
Yeah, but what's here, piggy pig? Hey, little pigs.
Yeah. What's the beginning
Please
part?
Let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Forgot about that.
That's all the time we have for our news segment this week in Weird here on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video so you can be the first to know when new videos are released. Hopefully a lot more coming your way now that we can see each other again. And listen to our podcast if you don't already. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Libsyn, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, wherever it is that you like to listen to your podcast. That's where you can find us. And follow us on Instagram at Keep It Weirdcast for pictures.
You want to see some photos?
You want to see some pics?
We'll be there.
That's where we post them. In the meantime, as usual, keep it weird. Here we go. Is that a cool look?
I couldn't do it as cool.